Listen to this. One person in the U.S. is diagnosed with blood cancer every 4 minutes. That means since our show has started on the air this morning, 23 people have been diagnosed. We are talking about cancers like leukemia, lymphoma, and myeloma, and there's a great way you can help raise money to fight this disease. Casey from the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society and Kate, a lymphoma survivor, are here to tell us about the Light the Night Walk. And it's so nice to have you all here today and to learn all about this wonderful benefit that you have going on. And I know you are a 5-year survivor.
Yes.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
That's fantastic.
Amazing.
How did you get diagnosed and all this come into play?
Well, I was actually a college athlete at the University of Arkansas, and I had just moved down to Dallas, you know, going to the big city. And about 4 or 5 months after I graduated, I started getting very weak. So I went to the doctor and they kind of misdiagnosed me, and I just kept getting worse and worse. And then I went to my primary doctor to do another physical because I couldn't even walk up a flight of stairs.
I was going to ask you, what were your symptoms? What are the symptoms for that?
I had really bad night sweats, and again, I was just extremely tired all the time. And being a college athlete and playing soccer my whole life, I knew something was wrong.
Okay.
So he went there. He did an X-ray, and pretty much I had a tumor the size of a basketball on my chest.
Are you kidding?
Oh my gosh.
Wow. And so they removed it, and
yes, they fought it with chemotherapy. They did a biopsy, you know, on my chest and everything, and they tested it, and that's how they found it. Yeah.
Wow. So while you were doing all that, your doctor recommended you to get involved with Light the Night?
Yes, my primary doctor actually sent me to Texas Oncology, and Dr. Margaret Sunderland, who has since moved to Oregon, I miss her terribly, she asked me if I wanted to join their team for the Light the Night, and I was like, well, what is that? And she's like, oh, well, it's this great event, and back then it was actually held at SMU. So we went there, and it was just a little team of us of 4.
Really?
And I pretty much just fell in love with it and got involved in it since then.
That's fantastic. Okay, and so how did you get your company? You're working for a company called Briggs.
Yes.
And they were helping you out, right, during all your treatment and
everything? Yes, with the moral support and everything, yes.
That's awesome.
I mean, I was only 23. I'd only been working for the company for about a year when I was diagnosed. So, you know, I got, short-term disability and everything. And they wanted to get involved with the community and really up our culture, because at Briggs Equipment, it's about family. Right. And so they asked, they said, hey, can we get involved with Light the Night? And I was like, well, sure. You know, if you want to give them money, that's great.
So then that's how you met Casey.
Yes, she ended up being pretty much, our main contact there, and got all the funds, got everything set up for us.
That's fantastic. Casey, tell us about this event.
The Light the Night Walk is one of the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society's largest awareness events. It's a really great, it's designed to be very inclusive. So we have patients and survivors, we have corporations, friends and family teams who come out and walk with us on walk night. Our walk is a little bit unique in that we do literally light the night. We carry balloons at the walk. Our walk begins, our festivities begin at about 5 p.m. Our walk begins at sunset. You can see people walking with their balloons in the photos, and our balloons light up. So we have red for supporters, white for survivors, and a gold balloon is carried to commemorate a life lost to blood cancer. So it's really, every year, it's really incredible to see thousands of balloons going through downtown Dallas.
How many people do you have normally come to these events? This is your 7th year, is that right?
Yes.
Okay.
Through all of the North Texas walks, we have about 10,000 people. Wow. Kate and the Briggs team walk in Dallas, and we have just under 5,000 people attend that walk.
Wow,
so that's
great.
This Sunday.
This Sunday?
Yes.
Awesome.
Yes,
Where at?
Sunday
Where will this be?
It's at Main Street Garden Park in downtown Dallas.
Okay.
So at 4:15 we have a remembrance ceremony before the festivities get going. At 5 o'clock is when we start our event and our fun.
Yes.
Then at 6:30 we have a really great new survivorship ceremony that we're doing this year, and we begin our walk at 7 o'clock.
That's awesome. And this is all free?
Yes, we do not have a registration fee, and we do not have a fundraising minimum. Of course, we are a fundraising event. We do have a number of fundraisers. Our 3 walks here in North Texas raise more than $1.2 million for blood cancer research. So it's a huge impact, and we certainly appreciate the support of all of our donors.
Such a great cause. Y'all are doing a wonderful thing. Thank you so much for being here. Please check out the Light the Night Walk in Dallas this Saturday night starting at 5 p.m. Donate, have a good time, and walk for a cause. Walk for a cause. Get more details by going to thebroadcasttv.com and click on today's links. Up next, we're learning the good and the bad about juicing. It's the latest trend in weight loss, but is it really healthy? I don't know. It sounds juicy to me. We'll find out.